Brandy Rocky, Scott sent us this email. He received an email from his bank saying there is fraud on his account and he needs to move the money to fix the problem. And Chuck, you may want to jump in on this as well. Scott suspects this is a fraudulent email, but he's wondering what steps should he and others who are listening to us take who receive these types of emails from lending institutions and more. If you got some suggestions, go ahead, because I've got also some suggestions.
Go ahead, Chuck.
I was going to say, I get these emails constantly. I mean, every day, 2-3 times a day, I'll call in Sherry and say, hey, look at this one. But what they do is they'll claim to be a title order or something like that from a particular lender. Ooh, PNC, and they'll have a really long email address. So I always click on the sender and then click on the email address, and then you look to see if it's from PNC Bank. It's not PNC.com. It's SYB dot this, that, the other thing. UK or whatever. It's not an email address that would be associated with that. Plus, you never, ever, ever click on a link on an email that you are not certain is real. But if you're, sometimes we'll get things that look a little maybe. So then you go to a third-party source, find out what entity it is, and then call that entity using a third-party sourced number. And then, you'll get they'll pick up and say, are you calling from the email? Yeah, it's scam.
Right.
We got hacked, that kind of thing.
Randy, you got anything to add to that?
I just avoid them at all. I get so many being in the mortgage business that I just don't respond at all. I don't even look at them.
Never respond.
Yes, which is your point. And I just don't even look at them. If it's something where they're saying something on my account, obviously I'll just go check it at the actual.
Always use account. A third-party source.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't click on the link.
No.
Never.
No. No.
There's one realtor in town. You all would know him. He got something like that, called up to his bank, and the bank's happy to set you straight on things if there's an issue or if there's not an issue. But no bank is going to be sending you emails like that. It's gonna come in a different format.
Yes.
They're not going to ask you to be clicking links and things like that.
So all good suggestions. I would add to that, because you hit a bunch of the key ones, but also contact your bank, again, as Chuck recommends, using third-party information.
From a third-party source,
right?
Yeah.
And they typically are going to have a fraud department, and they want you to send that email, just forward it to the email address of the fraud department at that bank, because they'll handle that on their own. And then you can also report it to the FTC, and that's reportfraud.ftc.gov. Again, that's HT. You can go to report fraud, all one word, .ftc.gov. And then if, and this is a concern, in your email, like Gmail or Outlook, mark the message as phishing, right-click to call it a junk mail, whatever, to help prevent future scams. So those are...
Yeah, the FBI also has a really great website related to fraud and who to contact and all that kind of stuff, but it will also go through the different scams. All of us have gotten that whole, the phone call or the text, road tolls and whatnot. They're not going to look those guys up. But if you're ever caught with that one that says, oh, hey, there's an arrest warrant out for you, we're trying to, keep that from happening, blah, blah, blah. And you think it sounds like a scam, maybe it is. The FBI's website will show you step by step what these guys are doing and just become familiar with it. The sheriff's website also has a big disclaimer. Whenever you go to the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office, big disclaimer on the front. If you got a phone call saying, then they just say ignore it.
Yeah, like they're saying you're under arrest or you got a warrant out for your arrest. That actually happened to me a while ago. And
you get those.
Yeah, right.
And they're very convincing. My thought is, I had
amazing.
someone from the bank give me a call, and I'm very attuned. We have our bank accounts reconciled every single day. Okay. So I'm very attuned as to what's happening. And we got a phone call, presumably from the bank, and the kid that was telling me, oh, hey, there's a problem, blah, 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 blah. I think she really believed it. I am not entirely uncertain or certain that there's not some third party out here who's hiring people to help us with these problems.
Yeah.
So I think the kid actually thought
Yeah.
that she was trying to help me, but the person who hired her was the scamster.
Wow.
Wow.
It's going deep.